Good morning, class. Well, this is not as much fun by myself, but I'm going to teach you and work you through chapter 4. And like I said before, you need this piece of paper or up on your computer is fine. Going to define some words as we go. Going to talk about the different phases of a bullfight. Etapa means phase or stage. So there's etapa uno, etapa dos y tres, and then the etapa final. And as you can see, I'm also going to be showing you what these things look like exactly. All right, so let's get started. Era el día de la corrida y la familia de Marco estaba en la plaza de toros de la maestranza. Here we are there. Era elegante, redonda y muy grande con muchos asientos. Se consideraba la plaza de toros más bella del mundo. This is the prettiest bullfight arena in the world. No había césped como en un campo de fútbol. Notice there's no grass like a soccer field. La familia de Marco estaba emocionada. Todos estaban contentos. Encontraron sus asientos y se sentaron en la sombra. Cristina se sentía muy extraña. She felt kind of strange. Le dolía el estómago un poco, como cuando va a ver al dentista, that anxious tummy ache. No le gustan las visitas al dentista. A mí tampoco. Quiero sentarme con Cristina, gritó Pedro. Pedro se sentó al lado de Cristina. Estoy feliz porque vamos a ver a Juan Cortés, gritó Pedro. ¿Cuándo entra el matador? Le preguntó Cristina. Dentro de poco, in a little bit, le dijo Pedro. Cristina oyó el sonido de una trompeta, so she heard the noise of a trumpet. Now, the trumpet sound is how it indicates different phases in the bullfight, and a different phase is usually when different people come out. Pedro se levantó de un salto y gritó, "Está empezando ya, aquí vienen los toreros." So remember, the toreros are all the different people that participate in the bullfight. And you can see from your sheet that we have banderilleros, picadores, and matador. So those are the different toreros, and we'll talk about their roles. ¿Qué es un torero? Le preguntó Cristina. Todos los hombres de la corrida son toreros. Hay matadores, picadores y banderilleros. ¿Quiénes son ellos? Les preguntó Cristina. No entiendo nada de esto. So just like you guys, you have no idea what those people are and what they do, right? But you're going to see just as Cristina did. Los picadores andan a caballo. Los banderilleros ayudan al matador. All right, so those are points you want to get down on your sheet. All right, so what are the banderilleros? Ayudan al matador. And the picadores andan a caballo. Okay, so those are where you have room for those notes on what they do. And you're going to see that in just a minute. So you can pause the video and take those notes because I need to move on. Allí está Juan Cortés. There's Juan Cortés, les gritó Pedro. Un hombre muy guapo entró en la arena. Pedro se levantó y saltó porque estaba tan emocionado. Todos gritaban de emoción. Era como cuando el mejor jugador de básquetbol entra en el estadio y todos gritan. Cristina miró hacia la arena. She's looking toward the arena. Muchos hombres entraron. Primero entró Juan Cortés, el matador. Era guapo, como había dicho Laurita. He was attractive, like Laurita had said. Los siguientes también parecían ser toreros. Todos llevaban ropa hermosa y elegante. So they wear this really elegant, you can see it a little bit, clothing. Su ropa es muy atractiva, le dijo Cristina a Carmen. A su ropa les dicen trajes de luces. So trajes de luces is something you want to write down in your notes. It's like a suit of lights, and they're all really shimmery and gold, and we'll see what colors they are and who wears what colors, etc. El traje del let's see, where are we? A su ropa le dicen trajes de luces, les dijo Carmen. Puedo ver por qué, le dijo Cristina. Sus trajes realmente brillan. They really do shine. your third word on your vocab list there. Brillar is to shine. El traje del matador era rojo y dorado. Okay, so you need to write that down for matador. His suit is always red and gold, just like the colors of Spain. También llevaba un sombrero negro, and he wore a black hat. Sus zapatos parecían zapatos de bailarín de ballet. They wear these like ballerina type shoes. El matador y sus ayudantes hicieron un pequeño desfile. So when they first come in, and my video here doesn't show that part, but they play a little parade, and they all come through. El matador y sus ayudantes hicieron un pequeño desfile. Después, otras personas especiales como el alcalde del Sevilla fueron presentadas. Alcalde is the mayor. So sometimes he might participate in the parade, sometimes he's just there watching. Después, Cristina oyó el sonido de otra trompeta. So first the parade, and all the matadores or all the toreros come out in the desfile. The alcalde is present. There's usually some horses in the parade as well. And then another trumpet sounds. Then the bull comes out. Luego, un toro grande y negro entró. Uno de los banderilleros tenía una capa de colores amarillo y morado. Okay, so the banderilleros have a cape that is purple and gold, purple and yellow. Okay, so you want to write that down under banderilleros. And that's who we're seeing in the video here. We're seeing the banderilleros in, that's the matador. He's not wearing red and gold in this particular video, but you can see his red cap. And these are the banderilleros with their purple and yellow cape, trying to get, yes, turn it off. Just turn it off and go away. Thank you. Yep, just turn it off. He is, there you go. Now you can hear the video. Sorry, it was playing on the, I'm going to pause this a second. Okay, clase. Sorry about that. Just want you to see a little bit about what they're doing. I want to wait for a trumpet sound, see if we hear that. Okay, here come, okay, I'm trying to pause. There we go. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Let's keep reading because this happens. Luego un toro entró. No, where are we? Había 6 banderilleros. No, let's go up. Uno de los banderilleros tenía una capa de colores amarillo y morado. Él la movía, he was moving it, and the bull would see it. Muy rápido, el animal corrió hacia la capa. El hombre se hizo a un lado y el toro pasó cerca del hombre. So the bull would make its way to one side, and the man would make his way to one side, and the bull would quickly pass by him. Había 6 banderilleros. Todos jugaban con el perro, o por lo menos así parecía. They're like playing with him, right? Pero cuando el toro corría hacia ellos, escapaban y el toro no les hacía daño. So they didn't do any harm to them. Después se oyó otro trompetazo, which is like the sound of the trumpet. Entraron los picadores. Ellos van a preparar el toro para el matador, dijo Carmen. Son los picadores. So these in your screen now, these are the picadores because they go on horseback, right? And they are continuing to help the matador prepare the bull. And they have, we'll see it here. El toro jugaba, corría hacia los caballos y los picadores. Cristina pensó que no era tan malo. Todo el público estaba gritando, todos estaban emocionados por el espectáculo. Cristina estaba a gusto con todo. She was kind of like okay with this, hasta que El toro corrió hacia de uno de los picadores que estaba a caballo, con sus cuernos, and your vocab means horns. The bull pegged the horse. Enseguida, el picador picó al toro con su lanza. So let's see what this looks like. This is his lanza. So you want to write that down with picador. That's their weapon, lanza. And this is the picador a caballo, and these are the horns. And he just kind of was pegging the horse with his horns. That looks more like the outfit of the main matador. El público gritó con emoción, pero Cristina se sintió enferma, muy enferma. No quería ver más. Sorry if that's how you're feeling right now. Sonó la trompeta de nueva. After this last little peg here, here's what happened. He pegs him, the crowd cheers, and there's the trumpet. You hear it? All right, so that indicates a new phase in the bullfight. Aquí vienen los banderilleros, le dijo Pedro. Ellos me gustan. Cristina volvió a mirar el espectáculo. She went back to watching this. Son como los matadores, son buenos y valientes, le comentó Pedro. 3 hombres vestidos como el matador entraron. Llevaban vestidos de azul y plata en vez del color dorado del matador. So the banderilleros wear blue and silver. Okay, so let's see if it's time for them to come out in this video. Oh, there, the announcer just said the banderilleros are starting to come out. Let me see. I can fast forward a little. Okay, so see them in their blue and gold. And now what they have are called banderillos. And they're kind of like those flags that they try and poke into the shoulder, between the shoulders of the bull. Los banderilleros llevaban palos largos. Okay, so under banderilleros, those are those palos largos. They're like long sticks. Boom. And they continue the process of weakening the bull before the matador comes out. Estaban jugando con el toro. Corrían hacia el toro y luego se apartaban. So they'd run toward him and then they would separate themselves. He's got that blue and silver banderillero. I hope you can hear the announcer saying those things. And the crowd goes wild. And then we hear the trumpet sound again. So in just a few minutes, it's going to be the final duel between the bull and the matador. My videos only have 15 minutes allowed on them, so I'm going to stop this one and we'll finish up the chapter and the bullfight in the next video.